So my optical cube template has been created, and now I'm going to add glue tabs to it. I have 6 sections, and the extra paper on the side, we're going to use part of that for the glue tabs. So if you take box number 1, on the left and the right, you're going to add a glue tab. It's really important that you don't make them too small. Like if you were to fold this right here, that little tiny tab, that's not enough room. So I give myself about like a 1/2 inch. And if you need to use your ruler to see what that looks like, that's fine, but you don't have to do any measuring. But I'm going to put a 1/2 inch line right here. I'd rather it be a little too big than too small, so that I have plenty of room to put the glue. So remember, I'm just eyeing it. So these are going to be my glue tabs, and I like to label them glue so I don't end up putting my design there thinking, you know, that's there, or I cut them off. And then to make them slide into, like overlap one another with the glue, I sometimes trim this little diagonal shape here. So you could erase that if you wanted. And so I just cut around this shape later. And so all of this is going to be cut away later, and I just kind of mark that out lightly, like a dashed mark or a scribble, just so I know this is going to be removed. I'm not going to shade too much because then I don't want to smear it with my hand. Same thing on this side from the corner. I'm just going to bring a little diagonal, and then the rest of this is going to be removed later. So I just put cut as a reminder to myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then with 5 and 6, that's where you're going to want to add glue tabs again. So we already have one around number 1, left and right. Same thing with 5 and 6. You want glue tabs on the left and right. So these are going to be glue tabs. Glue. And then if you want, you can take from the corner and just create your diagonal lines. Sometimes I see people like have it go from this angle, but it should come from the corner so it gets smaller as it goes out. If that happens, it really isn't the end of the world, but if you catch it, you can always fix it before you cut it. And so all of this would be removed later. Cut that away. Same thing here. And then one last tab is going to go underneath section 6. So I'm just going to draw my 1/2 inch measurement here. Remember, I'm just eyeing it. It's better to have it a little too big than too small, so that you have something to work with. You have a place to put the glue. So I put one under number 6, and then I just went ahead and put the little glue tabs on there. And then the rest of this is all going to be cut away later on. And there you have your template. So hopefully yours looks like mine.